babies, my bunnies. Welcome to your Love Quickie readings. At first, I was going to post each sign separately, and I began to this morning, and then I just figured just do them all together. So these are all the 12 signs in one post, okay? And now, if you please, my friends, my bunnies, subscribe, like, and share. I need those thumbs up to get some views on this channel. Really appreciate that, you guys, okay? Enjoy your readings. Hey, babies. So, this is your Love Quickie readings, and we're going to do them in chronological order for all 12 zodiac signs, which means we're going to begin with Aries, okay? All right, Aries, let's get started. First card, Four of Coins. Four of Coins. Aries, are you holding back? This is a card that represents stinginess. In the traditional, it has a guy who's clinging to his coins. It also can represent stability, having some financial stability, but this is a love reading. So in love, this means someone who's stingy with their energy, or you're holding back. You're holding something back, Aries. Next card, the Eight of Wands. It's your energy. Okay, you're holding something back, but you have this passion inside you. It's a very phallic card, and it's fire, so it's a suit of fire, which is your energy, Aries. And it's wanting to really pursue something. It's wanting to really indulge in an attraction. Perhaps there's somebody that you want to pursue, someone you want to pursue that you're interested in, that you've been holding back from, and now you want to, you want to let go of the reins, so to speak. The next card. Wow, the Four of Wands, more of your energy. The Four of Wands is the sort of the happily ever after card. They call it some call it the 1111 portal, because in the traditional it shows these two wands on each side, and in the middle there's this castle. So perhaps this is this new connection could be a very substantial one. Or maybe if you're in a connection, this is the connection. Let's see next card. Whoa, the Devil. But there's the Devil card. It's something you're bound to. This being bound to something. And it's weird how we first got the card with the 4 coins holding back, but wanting to be free. Eight of Wands, you want to be free. You want to, you want to fly out there. You want to, go for it, whatever it is. 4 Wands, maybe it's a connection or a connection that you're in that's bound you, that you want to get out of. The Devil. That means being stuck in love reading. It means being stuck, being like in a bad relationship, being stuck in a bad, or just out of convenience, kind of stuck in a relationship, or maybe being obsessed with somebody. Codependency. Next card, wow. Next card is the Star. The Star of Aquarius. You see that this theme with wanting to escape? This Aquarius, man. That's our energy. Aquarian energy is like freedom. We're all about, I'm an Aquarius, by the way, that's why I say that, from personal experience. We're all about freedom, man. And that's what this card represents, is hopes being fulfilled, freedom. Perhaps you're dealing with an Aquarius, Aries. Such trippy energy between Aquarius and Aries, let me tell you. Justice. Wow. What's going on, Aries? Justice means wanting to bring balance, or wanting to make amends, bring justice to the situation. Maybe you were betrayed, or maybe you had a fallout with somebody, and you want to make amends. Next card. Wow, Ace of Coins. Yeah, Ace of Coins, a new start. And you want a new start with whatever this energy is, or whoever this person is. There's a plot going on here, and it's a very obvious one, right? But you want a new beginning with someone. The Ace of Coins is a new beginning, but in the physical realm. It's in the suit of Earth, physical realm, right? You want to really actually make this happen, not just in the mind, not just, emotionally. Next card, Three of Coins. Never ceases to amaze me. Three of Coins, it's third party. Third party, there's a third party here. Aries. Hey, maybe for some of you it's a poly relationship. Applies if it's Probably not for everyone, of course, but next card is, wow, Ace of Coins, Palace of Coins in this deck. It's all suddenly, do you see this, how you get all this fire energy? And then suddenly you have all this earth energy. The Palace of Coins, look at it, it's pretty explanatory, right? It's the Ace of, wait, I'm getting confused here. Oh yeah, this deck is trippy. Okay, the Palace of Coins is a whole additional card in this deck. It's more expansive. It's more expansive than the original traditional. So the Palace of Coins is pretty much that. Look at it. It's wanting some sort of, bliss or some sort of, dream to fulfill physically in Earth, not in 3D or mentally or spiritually. The next card is Queen of Cups. Wow, this is some feminine energy. Doesn't have to be male or female, by the way. Okay, it could be a part of you too, in case you're male. It doesn't matter about gender or sexual preference. All this is interchangeable. This is energetically. I'm sensing this is a person. This is this person that you're probably interested in. Okay, and it's Queen of Cups, so it's a very emotional bond you have with this person. Whoever this person is probably very intuitive. That's what I'm getting. Probably has a feminine spiritual energy, and you can feel this person. Wow, you can't make this shit up, you guys. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the love, like a soulmate card. That's like a very deep soul connection. There's somebody that you feel very deeply connected with, Aries. The next one's, you know what? Every single time, I kid you not, every single time with your guys' readings, your guys' card comes up. And this is even a different deck than I usually use. There's the Emperor. That's the card of Aries. Okay, you can't make this shit up, you guys. This is like the real deal, right? It's your card. Whoever this person is like a counterpart. I said this in your last reading too. Something's changing for you, Aries. Something's going on in the universe. The wheels are turning. The cogs are turning. The machine is the engine's going. Something's changing for you guys, and you're going to come into your power somehow. Okay? And it's something to do with some connection. Because this is a love reading show. Next card. Five of Cups. That's the disappointment card. Okay, this connection was probably something that was maybe something you feel disappointed about. I got that reconciliation card before. We're going to have to wrap this up. And Three of Cups. We're going to end it here. So I'm being intuitively guided to end it with this card. Three of Cups. Third party. There's a third party situation going on here. So for whoever this resonates with, whichever Aries this is resonating with, you have a choice to make, right? Third party, Aries. Okay, that was your love quickie reading, Aries. Well, all right. Taurus, my Taurianersons. This is your love quickie readings. Let's get started. First card, Five of Coins or Five of Pentacles. This is a heartbreak card. Maybe you've recently broken up, broke off a connection. You're feeling abandoned. You're feeling, this is the card of abandonment, of rejection, of feeling lack, feeling left out, betrayed. Okay, card of a kind of poverty kind of energy. Okay, let's see what's up, Taurus. Right. Next card is, what is that? Palace of Wands. Now this deck, it's a tarot of dreams. It's different than the it's more extensive than the original Rider Waite. So this is like an extra added addition in this card. It's not the traditional. It's a Palace of Wands, and apparently they have a palace for each suit. So what this means, and what I'm interpreting it as, because look at it, it's a palace, some sort of fire energy. You are burning with the passion to make your dream whatever that is, maybe it's the dream love of your life. You're burning with passion right now to build this dream. And this is the love reading, so that's what it's pertaining to, right? Next is Seven of Wands. Yeah, you've been through something. Taurus, what's going on? There's something that's happened. The Seven of Wands is the conflict, competitiveness, rivals. It could be like rival lovers, you know? Third party. Something that you've been in a sort of combat energy, could be within some sort of situationship that you're connected with. The next one is Page of Coins. That's your suit, Page of Coins, which is kind of starting over. It's an innocent vibe. It's a page, and it's your element, Taurus. So I'm being intuitively guided to say this is you. You're starting over again. You're starting over again. Back to the drawing board. You're a page again. You're starting over. Something happened, right? And next one is, wow, the Six of Swords. This is, in the traditional, it shows an individual in a boat with 6 swords sailing away. They have it different here. See, this is a lady and she's escaping by sleeping with all these swords around her. Okay, I'm sensing you guys, some of you, whoever this is resonating with, you're upset. So you've been kind of maybe sleeping a lot because of depression, broken heart, you know. A broken heart can be taxing physically, literally. Okay, so it can drain you. It can literally physically make you fatigued. Okay. 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is a sad reading. It's making me sad. Okay, I'm feeling the energy for whichever Tauruses are resonating with this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sending you love. 7 of Cups is something did not turn out to be what you wanted it to be. It's delusions of grandeur. Something that appeared one way, or somebody that appeared one way. It was a hoax. You feel betrayed. You feel like, you know, the person wasn't the real McCoy. You were conned, kind of, you know, emotionally. Next card. I want some resolution here, Taurus. 9 of Wands. You see, the story keeps on going on. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, survived the war. He's wounded. You see this guy, he's sitting there, just kind of just ruminating about what he's been through. You guys are the Taurians that are resonating with this reading, who's gone through a recent breakup. You're healing. You feel wounded. Okay, I'm sending you love right now. Yeah, wow, you can't make this shit up, you guys. 10 of Wands. That's the card of burden. Look at this image. He's just kneeling over with his head on the ground, banging his head on the ground, going, why the hell did I do that? What, you know, regret, burden. I'm hoping this reading picks up, because we need a pickup here. Knight of Wands. Okay, here we go. There's a lot of fire energy, by the way. Maybe you were dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. There's a lot of wands here, so. But a Knight of Wands is a player. He's the player. He's traditionally known as a player. He comes in, passionate, love bombs you, and then ghosts you, or betrays you. You know, he's a player, man. He's an F-boy. I think that's what you guys are dealing with. Or an F-girl, okay? Apply this as it fits. Again, gender, sexual preference, all that's interchangeable. So apply it to your situation. Okay, here we go. We're gonna end it with this card because this is the perfect card to end in, because here's where things are gonna start changing, Taurus. Fool, starting over. That's the number 0. It's the card of Aquarius and Aries. There's both those signs. Because those 2 signs are signs that are really good at starting over, or just starting new, and you know that, and it's ruled by Uranus, this card, which is the Aquarian planet, but they relate it with Aries because it's the first card in the Arcana, and Aries is the first sign of the Zodiac, so that's why they relate with Aries as well. And it fits because both signs have kind of a similar, Aries and Aquarius have a similar kind of stance in this kind of situation. Starting over. you know, jumping off the cliff, and here jumping off the globe, you know, just letting everything go, and you're just a clean slate, you know, come what may kind of attitude. You're starting over. You almost feel like a fool, right? It's okay. It's a good fool, though. The fool is the wisest one of all, believe it or not. And what I'm being told here, Taurus, you're starting over, okay? Give yourself a break. Start over. Start having fun again. The Fool is all about new experiences, and he's welcoming them. He wants them. He's welcoming them in. Okay, Taurus? All right, you guys. That was your reading. Mwah. Geminis, welcome to your quickie love readings. Let's get started, okay? First card, the Hermit. Gemini, you've been probably going through a phase, or you're coming out of a phase of isolation. Maybe keeping to yourself a little bit. Now, if you're not physically, let's say physically hermiting, perhaps in your mind and emotionally, you know. I'm sensing, Gemini, you've been going through some sort of shadow work, you know, doing some shadow work, exploring what's going on inside and keeping it to yourself, deeply personal sort of event, right? Process, very deeply personal process, metamorphosis. Let's see what's next. And how does that pertain to love? Let's clarify this. How does that pertain to love? Well, I'm intuitively being guided to say, you are questioning a relationship that you're in, or situationship that you're in. Next card, the Fool. I think I'm on something, right? The Fool is starting over. The Fool is starting from ground zero, right? Just throwing caution to the wind, leaping off the cliff with total faith in just spontaneity and a come what may attitude. It's very Gemini, you know. It's a very Gemini. It's also Aquarian energy. It's a card of Aquarian card, and Aries too. It's very Gemini. It's very playful. Just, you know, kind of starting over, letting it go. That's what I'm sensing. You're starting over. Maybe, perhaps there's a situationship or connection, or even an imaginationship that you're putting behind you. Next card, Page of Wands. Yes, that reconfirms that notion. Page of Wands to Page, starting over, but Wands, starting over passionately. Okay, like I said, a Fool, you're starting over. You know, kind of having a renewed sense of vitality, somewhat, you know, adolescent-like, you know, but passionate. Pursuing new love, perhaps. Okay. Next card, Justice. Yes. Okay, what I'm intuitively being guided to explain for some of you who may resonate with this, and if not, you know, apply as it fits. I'm being told that you guys, there's a breakup, some sort of breakup is happening, or some sort of injustice, you know, within your connection. And if you're not in a connection, or you haven't, you know, a situationship, somebody that you don't feel justified, but the balance is coming. That's what you're seeking. You're seeking justice. Yes. This next card. Yes. You're seeking a new relationship. This is okay. This could be a lot of breakup readings. With these readings today. You're leaving something behind, you know, and I think that's a major theme. It's in the stars, you know. Today, as we're doing this, it's the new moon in Cancer. So, what kind of moon is it? I think it's a strawberry moon, if I'm mistaken. Let me know in the comments if I'm mistaken. But yeah, starting over, new, and you're seeking a fresh start. Ace of Cups, fulfillment, a new relationship. Something fulfilling, Cups. Something wasn't fulfilling, and the next card totally clarifies that notion, which is the Seven of Swords, deceit. Okay, Seven of Swords is deceit. It's the cheater card, or it is the sort of the quarrelsome card. Someone who will win at all costs. Someone who's taken the energy and ran. Taking your energy, your time, and ran. Right? Okay, let's see what's next, Gemini. High Priestess, yes. And you know this. High Priestess is very similar with the Hermit, right? Very internal energy. Psychic. You know, this is the card, I always say this is the card of that deeply psychic individual, the card of your deep-rooted inner, wizard or deep-rooted inner witch, And I think that's what's going on. I'm sensing something very mystical is happening within you. Transformation, right? Okay. Next card. Yes. Gemini. The Empress. You can't get any better than that. Going from the High Priestess to the Empress. Okay, there's something deeply... Okay, and I know this is a love reading, and it's a love relationship romance reading, yes. But the love of self and one's self-evolution is essential to that major love connection that everyone is seeking, right? So this is very valid. And what I'm being truthfully to say is you're going to be drawing in the right love with this Empress energy. You're metamorphosizing, Gemini. You're changing. You are becoming awake. You're ascending. Parts of you are ascending. How you see yourself. 4 coins. You're seeking stability. This is also a card of holding back. It could be both. It could be like the Scrooge card, who is holding on to his coins, or it can be also somebody who's establishing and keeping things balanced financially in the physical realm. Okay, you're seeking something. It's the number 4, so it's a number of stability. You're seeking that kind of energy. It's something stable you're seeking, and we're going to end it with this card, Gemini. The next card. It's perfect. 10 of Cups. Total emotional, romantic fulfillment. That's where you're heading, Gemini. This is where you're going. Whatever this is, situationship, imaginationship, or relationship that you are metamorphosizing away from. As the Fool, so we got earlier, the Fool card. You're taking your journey and you're going here. The 10 of Cups. Okay, Gemini? All right. My gems, that was your reading. Cancers, my Cancerians. Welcome to your Love Quickie readings. Let's get started, okay? First card. The 7 of Cups. Okay. This is a card of mirages, delusions of grandeur. It can also be being confused about options, or things not being as they appear, smoke and mirrors. And since this is a love reading, it's obviously pertaining to somebody and pertaining to you. Perhaps there's a situationship, relationship, or imaginationship that you were involved in that is not what you thought it was going to be. That's what I'm being told to say, yeah. Usually in a love reading, that's what this card usually means. It was not what you thought it was going to be. The mirage is gone. The smoke is cleared. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't what you thought, whatever this connection is. Well, next card is good. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now, the Wheel of Fortune can be either fortunate or unfortunate, depends. In this situation, I'm sensing the wheel is turning. And it's going to be fortunate because you're going to start release it, whatever it is. The delusions, the delusions are going to start fading away, and it's going to propel you into a new cycle, a fortunate cycle, one with clarity, right? As far as love's concerned, there's 2 of Wands. Okay, yeah, it's looking into the future. This is a card of also indecision, not being able to make a decision, which path to take. But it's a card of optimism, ultimately. There's you're optimistically, going about it and looking forward. It can also be a card of moving, maybe, as well. The next card is Five of Cups, yes. Five of Cups is a card of heartbreak. Oh, look at her. She's sitting there and just surrounded by these spilled cups. It's a very interesting card. There's very interesting artwork in this deck. It's a Tarot Dreams. Very compelling. Yeah, wow. I don't know if you guys can see all that's going on here. Look at that. She's like these creatures, you know, around her. Sort of one's own demons or someone's. This is a sorrowful card. It's a heartbreak card. Five of Cups. And that's what I'm saying. You're looking forward to a new future. You can't make a decision. But I know one thing. You want to get away from this. Right? Next card. The Moon. See? Something is hidden. Something is hidden. Something going on. Whatever it is. Whatever this love situation is. There's something hidden that you're not seeing. Maybe something you don't want to see. We can do that to ourselves, right? Okay. The next card is Judgment. Wow. That's intense, man. The Moon, hidden in the Judgment. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Judgment. You're going to make a judgment. Judgment's coming. This is divine intervention, right? Divine insight. This is the moment when you come out of the confusion of the Moon and you come into clarity and judgment comes, right? You make a judgment on your life, what you're going to do for yourself, or you make a judgment on whoever you're dealing with, or the divine does. Next card, wow. Big time. Eight of Wands. Shooting forth, moving forth, masculine energy, fire energy. Perhaps you're dealing with the fire sign. Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. But it's a very phallic, sexual card as well, male sexuality. But it's also a card of information and movement, fast movement, going forth and just going for it, right? That's what I'm sensing. That's what you want to do. Oh, wow. Next card. The Star card, the Aquarius card. Perhaps you're dealing with an Aquarius. This is the card of hope. Of hope, wishes coming true. You know, you wish upon a star. It's Uranian energy. So it's Aquarius, the card of Aquarius, and it's a card of freedom. A card of, when I say freedom, I mean, you have the freedom in the fact that you have freedom within your hope. Deep within the cell of your heart, you know there's something there for you. There's something, a very cherished hope will be fulfilled. Let's pull another card. Wow. What was I saying about that whole spiel I just went through with this card? Look at the next card. Faith. Now here's the thing. Cancer, about this deck. I don't usually use this deck. It's the Tarot Dreams, and it is more of it's like an extended version of the tarot. So it has all these extra other cards that are kind of extensions of all the traditional suits. And this Faith one is an extension of the major arcana. It's Faith, right? I would relate it to kind of Hierophant energy, but this deck also contains a Hierophant. But there's a deep inner faith going on, and I was relating it with the Aquarius, energy. Like I said, perhaps you're dealing with an Aquarius, or someone who has those heavy placements in his or her chart. I think we're going to end it with that. Yeah, we're going to end with that. I'm looking at the other cards now, I'm peeking now. I'm going to have to pull them out. Gosh, yeah. The Faith you're looking for is the Ace of Coins. That's stability. That is a situation in which it's stable and a new stable foundation, a new stable situation. You have faith in a new love and something that's going to bring you stability. Okay, we're going to end it there, Cancer. All right, that was your Quickie Love reading. Leo, my lions, welcome to your love quickie reading. Let's get started. First card, wow. Grand entrance. The Emperor, the card of Aries. Perhaps you guys are dealing with an Aries, or someone who has those placements in his or her chart, or maybe you do. If you did, that's a lot of fire. The Emperor is very, very Leo. It's a very Leo energy. As a matter of fact, I feel that Leo is more of an Emperor than Aries is, in my opinion. But what I'm intuitively being guided to explain this as in your love situation is you're feeling in your power right now. You're in your power. You're feeling very virile or fertile. You're feeling very magnetic. Next card. The Eight of Coins. Why are you feeling that way? Because you've been working on yourself. You've been putting in the work. You've been working on yourself. This is the card. And not just emotionally or psychologically or spiritually, but in the earth, in the suit of earth, in the earth realm. You've been working on your coin. Okay? Next card. Wow. Palace of Cups. Now, this deck is the Tarot Dreams, and it's different than the traditional. It has these extended cards to the suits. This is one of them, Palace of Cups. At first, I thought these were aces, but no, they're their own card, and they're basically like just a consummation of all the ideals of each of those suits, right? Palace of Cups would be like a palace of wonderful emotions, right? A palace of love, right? It's dealing with a suit of water, so it's dealing with emotions. That's what you're building. I'm sensing this is maybe a relationship you've been working on. Maybe it's the self-love you've been working on. This is a love reading, so could be a situationship or relationship you've been working on. And the next card is the Nine of Coin. See, there's a lot of stuff going on on the earthly plane for you that you've been working on. Nine of Coin is the happily singles card. So I think this reading is about yourself. But loving the self is what leads to the ultimate romance, right? You guys know that. So yeah, you've been working on yourself and you're getting your coin together, and you're happy, and that's great because, yeah, Three of Cups, you're having fun. I'm sensing you guys are having fun right now. Maybe not getting involved in something too deep or too heavy. Just let's hang out. Let's have a little hookup, have a little J, have some drinks, just have some fun, right? Nothing too serious or too committed, perhaps. Next card, Hangman. But Leo, you're seeing things differently. Perhaps there's somebody that's making you see things differently. Let's see, next card. Wow. Leo, this is your second palace. Like I said, these palace cards in this tarot deck are extended cards that aren't in the traditional, so that makes them a little more significant, in my opinion. It's the Palace of Coins this time. You guys got the Palace of Emotions with the Palace of Cups. Now it's the Palace of Coins. There's a relationship or situationship that you want to take to the next level. Because Palace of Cups would be the emotional connection, right? The emotional bond. It could, like I said, also for some of you who are single or not pursuing a particular person, it could also mean your self-love, but you want to take things to the next level. And I'm sensing for many of you, this is somebody that you want to perhaps even, dare I say, commit to, perhaps even like cohabitate. I'm an Aquarius, so you could tell, right, how I'm trying to describe that. Cohabitate, engagement, marriage, perhaps even. Okay, me, the Aquarius, like, woo, wow. Leo, what was I just saying? Next card is Two of Cups, yo. That's the engagement. That's like the engagement card. That's the getting engaged card, pretty much. It's like a soulmate getting engaged card. It's the, like, you know, let's go steady and go and live together kind of card, okay? And we're gonna end it with this card, Leo. It's a perfect ending. It's the world, a whole new cycle. I'm sensing and I'm being told that many of you Leos are getting serious in some sort of like really kind of serious relationship. It's like you guys are taking it to the next level, like say going steady or cohabitating, you know, and it's gonna be a whole new cycle for you, a whole new cycle in your life. All right, and that's the perfect ending to this reading for you, Leo. All right, my cats. Mwah. Virgo, welcome to your Love Quickie reading. Let's get started, okay? First card. Four of Wands. Great start. This is the Happily Ever After card. This is a great card to get in a love reading. Virgo, there's a relationship that's starting to probably become more serious, or there's more commitment involved, perhaps. Let's see what the next card is. Yeah, definitely for sure. 10 of Coins. You can't get any better than that, and they go together. These are both Happily Ever After cards. Both in the original Rider-Waite tarot deck feature the Happily Ever After castle. So in the original, the traditionals, Four of Wands has the Four Wands, and in the center there's this castle. And the 10 of Coins in the traditional has a big castle as well, with this couple looking off into the horizon at their castle. So Virgo, this is a strong indicator that you guys are probably finding your happily ever after with somebody, many of you, for those of you who this resonates with. Next card is, wow, can't confirm that even more. I mean, Ace of Coins. Yeah, this is something that's, Virgo, I'm being told it's something that's becoming serious. Maybe you've been dating for a while and now it's starting to become more substantial. Probably you guys are starting to go steady now. Let's see what the next card is. Three of Cups reversed. Interesting. Three of Cups upright is like the party card. In the original, it shows these three individuals having a cheer, having a toast, having a drink. This one shows these kind of Mardi Gras masks, but it's the same idea, party, but it's reversed. And how I'm interpreting this as is, your guys' party days are probably over. Probably this relationship is probably taking you away from that kind of lifestyle, probably from, you know, clubbing and going out to gigs, or just, you know, that lifestyle, the single lifestyle. You guys are probably going into more of a domestic kind of lifestyle here with this, you know, it's really indicated by these Four of Wands and this 10 of Coins, more domestic life. Yeah, settling down. Next card is Eight of Coins. Yes, you guys are focusing more, and this is your suit, by the way. It's coins, it's earth, so it's your element. This is focusing more on work, on the home, in the day-to-day life, the mundane part of life, you know, just the day-to-day life, you know, settling down kind of. I'm getting this energy for whichever one of you Virgos out there this is really resonating with, is you guys are going into sort of more of a domestic lifestyle. That's the word that keeps on popping up into my head. Page of Wands. But, here's the but. Page of Wands. Now, this is either you or your person. I'm being intuitively guided to say it's most likely you. You feel kind of new at this, sort of a, you know, sort of a commitment, going steady kind of energy. So you're maybe a bit of a novice when it comes to sort of a serious, sort of, you know, adult relationship. So maybe it's your, you know, but you're going into it with passion. You know, it's Page of Wands, it's a passionate page, but still learning, right? And the next card, and we're going to end it with this card, Virgo, because it's the perfect way to end it, is the Six of Cups. This is considered like the soulmate past life relationship card. And that's probably why, whatever this relationship or this connection you guys have, that's probably why it's going in the direction it's in. It's probably a soulmate connection or a past life connection of some sort, is what I'm being guided to say. All right, Virgo, that was your Love Quickie reading. I hope it resonated with you. Take care. Bye. Libra, welcome to your Love Quickie readings. Let's get started, okay? First card, Three of Wands. That's a card of waiting, sort of like on a vigil. You see this character, he's sitting there, he's waiting. There's like a ship in the sky. It's really, the artwork in this deck is really captivating, very profound. I wish you could see it clearer. But basically, this is the card of waiting for your ships to come in, okay? It's a card of optimism, looking out to the horizon optimistically. Next card. Wow. Libra. It's the Ten of Cups. And that's what you're looking out into the horizon for. This is the ultimate romance card, basically. Total emotional fulfillment, commitment, perhaps, as well. Okay? I'm sensing that's what you guys are looking for. And I'm sensing an energy of optimism for whichever Libras are resonating with this. I'm sensing an energy of optimism here. Oh, and there's a good reason why I'm sensing that, because the next card is the Ten of Coins. Libra, that's major. I mean, this is the best reading that I've done today so far. 10 of Cups, and right after another 10, the 10-10. Look up 10-10 angel number meaning. Google it. 10-10. Google the number 10-10 angel number meaning. Okay? The 10 of coins, this is something that's going to become serious. Some sort of a situation or relationship that you're in that you've been emotionally tied in with, and it's going to go to the next level. It's going to be established on. I look at 10 of coins as where you take a relationship from the 10 of, where it goes from boyfriends or boyfriend girlfriend or girlfriends to couple, married couple, or cohabitational partner. However you guys want to explain it. Marriage. Okay, let's be old fashioned about it. Engagement, marriage, cohabitating, like moving in together, like serious stuff. Next card is Knight of Cups, and this is probably the person. It's the Knight of Cups. It's probably someone who's very romantic. It's probably who you're tying with. That's probably who you're connected to. Now, the gender is irrelevant, by the way. So apply it as it fits, whether you are hetero or homo or lesbian, trans, whatever you are. That's all interchangeable. These are energies. These are the spiritual energies of us. And the next card is the Page of Coins. Okay. Now I'm suddenly being told that you have two options. And these are the two options. There's a Knight of Cups and there's a Page of Coins. Someone that might be younger than you. I'm sensing it's someone that's very reliable, though. I don't know why I went off that spiel, but I'm just going with it. Next one, Emperor. Okay, that's the card of Aries. Perhaps you're dealing with an Aries. Okay, and also it could be also pertaining to you coming into your own power. It's masculine energy, tapping into your masculine side and taking control. What are you going to take control of? Yeah. 8 of Coins. You're going to take control of your life, of your life, your career, and your home, your earth life. This is the suit of Earth, so the earthly things, the material things. You're gonna be taking care of that. Building a legacy. And we're gonna end this reading with this, because this is a perfect ending. It's a Palace of Cups. There's some sort of relationship that you're taking to the next level, is what I'm sensing here for many of you Libras who are resonating with this. The Palace of Cups is an extended card in this particular tarot deck. They have these extended cards that are extensions of the suits. from the traditional, and this one is one of them. It's the Palace of Cups, which is the suit of water, which is emotions. Whatever this is, it's a very romantic connection that you have, and you want to take it to the next level is what I'm sensing, and that's why that ten of coins is in here and that Emperor is in here. You're taking control of it, and I'm sensing there's two options now. For some of you, the Page of Coins might even be a child. Okay. Some of you might have a kid, and then you have this Knight of Cups. I'm sensing for many of you, whoever this love interest is that you're really deeply connected with is a little younger than you. Apply as it fits, or maybe you're a little younger than them. But I'm sensing for many of you, this person's younger than you. All right. We're going to end it there because the Palace of Cups is a great way to end a reading, right? All right. That was your reading, Libra. Mwah. Okay, Scorpio. Welcome to your love cookie reading. Let's get started, okay? First card. The Knight of Wands. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Here's the thing about the Knight of Wands. He's known as the F-boy of the tarot, the player. So he comes in, he has fun, love bombs, and then ghosts. But let's not adhere too much to the stereotype. It could also mean just a very passionate guy, or girl. Okay, apply as it fits. I always say this, gender is irrelevant really in the realm of tarot, in the realm of spirit, because in spirit, it's interchangeable. So whether you're hetero, whether you're homo, lesbian, trans, whatever, apply as it fits, okay? Next card. Oh, the Six of Swords. Now, in the traditional, the Six of Swords depicts an individual in a boat with the Six Swords sailing away. So it means some people interpret it as meaning to travel or to move away, maybe move to another city, another country, or just move away from a situation. Now here it's depicting this woman, she's asleep and she's surrounded by these swords. So it's kind of escape. I think the interpretation in this deck, the Tarot Dreams, is this escapism, depression, oversleeping, Next card. The Nine of Cups. This is good. Okay, what I'm sensing here, Scorpio, is you guys have been through some sort of depression or maybe some sort of heartbreak. And it was probably by this fire sign individual or a person who has those kind of traits. Okay, they don't have to be a fire sign. The player, the F-boy or F-girl. And it left you feeling like this. Sort of, oversleeping, lonely, heartbroken, drained, fatigued. And now you're coming back into yourself. The Nine of Cups. It's your suit of water, emotion. And this is the happily single card. Nine of Cups is a happily single card. Okay? So that means you're getting your mojo back, Scorpio. And the next card is the Six of Coins, yes. Getting your mojo back and you're bringing balance back in here in the 3D, in Earth time, in the Earth realm. Six of Coins means also a sense of charity, so that maybe there's somebody that's helping you out along the way, perhaps a good friend or family member, or maybe just the divine, just the Almighty themselves. Next card is, wow, this is a great reading, Scorpio, because look, whatever you've been through, the Lovers, that's what's coming, okay? I think I said this to your guys' last reading, and for those of you who this resonates with and that hasn't manifested yet, it's still in motion. The cogs are still turning, the motor's still running. It's still coming, okay? And okay, I'm gonna peek. I wanted to end it with there, but I'm glad I peeked because our last card that's gonna end your reading, Scorpio, is the Strength card. That's where you're at. You have maybe conquered the depression or the attachment, the cord that you had connected with somebody in the past. And now you're coming into your strength. That means you've tamed the id, the animus within, your triggers, your impulses. And that's a great place to be, Scorpio, okay? All right, Scorpio, that was your quickie love reading. Well, Sagittarius, my archers. Here's your love quickie reading. First card. Wow, it's a dramatic entrance. The Tower. The dreaded Tower card, okay? This is the card where the universe comes in and just shatters everything. Takes out the carpet from under you, shatters the foundation. Lightning comes from the sky, strikes the building down out of the blue. A tower doesn't always have to be devastation. Sometimes it could be something that's so good that it turns your world upside down. Let's say like maybe you win the lottery or something like that. You know, it can tear your world apart. Now, let's see what kind of tower this is. Okay, this is a love reading, so I'm already sensing there's a breakup. Something came to an end, but let's see. Justice. Yeah, I think I was right on. Something's come to an end, okay? Balance is being restored. Justice. Perhaps you were done wrong, Sagittarius. And divine justice is coming in. Next card. And here you are, the Queen of Wands. That's your suit. That's your queen. Queen of Wands, Sagittarius. Okay, coming into your power. Yeah, you guys don't stay down for too long. You're Sagittarius. Come on now. Next card, the Three of Wands. More of your suit, more of your element. The Three of Wands. That's looking for your ships to come in. Kind of waiting, you know, kind of in a waiting phase. Sitting on the dock, you know, at the bay, so to speak. Waiting for those ships to come in. But optimistic, looking out into the horizon optimistically. Yeah, Sagittarians, I've never known a Sagittarian to stay down for too long. You know, it's just not in your nature. Wow, this is good. Ten of Cups. Okay, whatever's coming that you're waiting for, whatever that ship is that you're, you know, patiently waiting for, Sagittarius, it's a big one, and it's a good one. It's the Ten of Cups. It's total romantic fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, okay? It's the best romance card in the deck, one of the best romance cards in the deck. And the next card is Queen of Coins. Earth energy. This could be an earth sign you're dealing with, a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo. Now, there's two queens here. So, for some of you, this is probably same sex. This is probably a lesbian. This is probably a lesbian connection. Okay. For those of you that resonates with, you know, I'm glad to acknowledge you. And for those who doesn't resonate with, apply as it fits. I'm just being inclusive because there are two queens here. And usually when there's two, like two kings or two queens in a love reading, it's usually that there is many who are seeing the reading who are same sex. Okay, it does indicate same sex. It doesn't have to all the time though, because you know everyone has different energies in them, feminine or masculine, in spite of their gender. So apply it as it fits, you guys. Next card, the Six of Swords. No, this is the Seven of Swords. Wow. Okay, moving on from something. You moved on from something. Yeah. I wish I didn't pull this card out because I think I was supposed to end the reading here, but I did, so now we're gonna have to figure it out. You know, there's more to the puzzle that the divine obviously wants you to know about. So we're gonna go with it. How are we gonna fit this card into? This is moving away. It's their interpretation in this deck, the Tarot Dreams, is very dark of this card, and the original is not as dark. It's someone just sailing away. So I'm sensing you're leaving the darkness behind, whatever it was that was bogging you down way back here, whatever was that tower. You're leaving it behind, and you're leaving this sort of jagged energy, this sharp energy behind you. And yes, perfect card to end it on too. The Magician. Why? Because you're manifesting this. You're in manifestation mode. It's a very natural place to be for a Sagittarius too, right? Okay, so this is a great ending to your reading. And like I said, there's 10 of Cups here, total fulfillment. You're manifesting a new, very fulfilling relationship, Sagittarius. All right, that was your Love Quickie reading. Capricorn, my children of the Capricorn. This is your Love Quickie reading, okay? And I'm a Capricorn rising, so I'm getting a reading along with you guys, okay? First card. The Three of Wands. Okay. This is sort of waiting optimistically for your ships to come in. You look at this card, there's this beautiful masculine energy sitting at a dock. And there's a big golden ship coming out of the sky. This is the tarot dream, so they have these really sort of surrealist, it's really vivid sort of interpretations of the traditional. Okay, so here's what's going on, Capricorn. I'm sensing an incubation period, okay? And you know that your dividends are coming. Next card. What did I say? Ace of Cups. Indeed you do. Ace of Cups. A new fresh start. A new heart. This is the suit of water, of course. It's also abundance emotionally, spiritually. It also could be the start of a new relationship coming in, okay? Next card. Wow. And guess what? This never ceases to amaze me, but the sign who I'm doing a reading for, their card always comes up almost more often than not. And here it is, Capricorn, the Devil. That's your card. Our card, since I'm a Capricorn rising. I know, it's like the Devil card is all about, obsession, addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction. It's the most negative card in the deck, let's be honest. But when it's in the sign's own energy, Capricorn, I think it takes on a different meaning. I also look at it as meaning entertainment industry, and this is my interpretation of that, or the arts, because it's the realm of Earth, of the forces that control the world, the secular world. So I also look at it as that personally. It's not just sex and all that stuff too. It includes that too. But sometimes we have to sort of deal with the devil, right? The devil doesn't always have to be bad unless we make that energy that way. And being a Capricorn, I think you understand that. You have an innate understanding of that. You understand the dark side, which can make you a little devilish, right? I get it. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I understand. But I'm sensing here, and I'm being a truthful guy to say, this is something about your power. You're claiming your power. Probably, taking control of your dark side and your light side, and you're holding the reins. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And yes, what was I saying about secular things like music industry, entertainment industry? Perhaps some of you are involved in that and pursuing, career goals in that. You guys are always career driven, and your career is always going to tie into your love life somehow, some way, Capricorn. So, and this is a love reading, but that's what I'm like. Every single time I do your guys' love reading, it always ends up being about business. I think it's so tied in with your whole. I think your whole vision, and it's tied in with it, right? Your endeavors. And that next card is the World card. New world, a new cycle. Okay. And I'm sensing you're coming into your power. Perhaps some of you are going to get notoriety, somehow find your way onto the world stage on some level, or maybe internet fame. Okay. I'm sensing something, and I think we're leading up to the love part. Let's see. Ace of Coins. Wow. Your reading's always all about business. Ace of Coins. It's going to be money coming in, right? A new start. Security. It's coins. It's your suit. Well, I'm Earth. Capricorn. This is good. And how does this all pertain to love? There's no romance in here, really. Not yet. The Emperor. Wow. Aries. Perhaps some of you are dealing with an Aries. Okay, an Aries energy. And I just got that. Just receive that energy. Download. Many of you are dealing with an Aries. I think here's where the love energy begins. The next card is Eight of Coins. And it's going to be someone you're going to be working with. See, that's why this reading was starting out very business oriented, business savvy, and it's leading into it, because your love life is going to be intertwined with your pursuits. Okay. And that's a very Capricorn way to go about things, because you want to be immersed in what you're pursuing, and your achievements, and what you're pursuing and trying to achieve, your endeavors. And a love would have to be an interplay with that part of life in order in your life for it to work, wouldn't it? Whatever field you're in, whether it's entertainment, whatever field you're in, So this is going to be someone that you're going to be working with, a colleague of some sort. And wow. And you get the Eight of Cups. This is what's interesting about this deck. In the traditional, the Eight of Cups is a very doleful card. It shows a person face down and walking away from these empty cups. Here, it shows a figure. Has a much more refreshing, sort of minty interpretation. This figure is kind of going up, ascending up into the moonlit sky, very magical moonlit sky. Ascending up from the cups. What does that say? I'm thinking what the divine saying is, you're ascending, Capricorn, from your emotions, the emotions that held you back, those things that you've turned away from, that you had to turn away from. You're ascending now, right? Which means you're completely assimilating the totality of whatever it was that you had to deal with. Your soul is processing it. Yep. And putting each moment in its place within your data, within the dailies, the footage. Yeah. I wish I didn't peek at the next card, because now I'm going to have to add it and read it. And it is the Eight of Swords. And it's not by accident that I was meant to do that. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. Come on, 8. Eight of Swords is the dark card. It's being bound by the self. Oh, look at this depiction. There's this individual about to get pierced by 8 swords, hanging on for dear life to a disc or something, so she doesn't fall in or onto those swords. It's kind of imagining your way into peril, kind of being in your own mental prison, right? Well, what I'm sensing is you guys are coming out of that. And yes, indeed you are. And wow, there's an Aries energy here, Capricorn. The Nine of Wands, that's the fire sign, Knight. Okay? And some people consider him the player of the deck, right? Some people consider him the player, the F-boy of the deck. But I don't want to get too caught up in that stereotype, because it could just be a very passionate guy or woman who probably shares the same passion as you, a good counterpart, as as a business, partner slash, romantic love interest as well. Apply the genders it fits. Sexuality, all that is interchangeable. So whether you're homo, hetero, lesbian, trans, pan, whatever you are, applies it fits. It's all interchangeable, right? You know who the characters are in your matrix, right? We're gonna end it with this, and here's the card to end it with, and I'm glad I pulled it. 10 of Cups. Ba-boom, there it is. Whoever this individual is, this fire individual, now he doesn't have to be he or she doesn't have to be an Aries. They could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or have those heavy placements in their charts. Okay, so it's gonna be a home run. It's a 10 of Cups. It's complete romance, the total romance card, complete emotional romantic fulfillment. Okay, this is gonna be a hit. The two of you, it's going to be a score. I'm getting a business partnership, entrepreneurship / love thing going on, which is so Capricorn. And you know what? I'm right there with you because, like I said, I'm a Capricorn rising, and this is the perfect ending to your reading, Capricorn. Okay, your love quickie reading. All right, Capricorn. Aquarius. My fellow multi-galactic voyagers. Okay, I say that because I'm your fellow Aquarian too, Sun and Venus, and this is our love quickie reading. Our readings are always so deep, and our love is never a quickie, but it's always dramatic with us. You know that. Here we go, okay? First card. Page of Coins. That's a cute little start, isn't it? How are we feeling these days? A little bit like a page of coins, aren't we? Yeah. Kind of just starting from scratch, right? Focusing on the day-to-day, Studious, getting to know ourselves, doing our shadow work, learning each and every day more and more about our triggers, okay, about our misperceptions, about our miscreations, right? Those things that we create that we believe are being projected toward us, and those things that we miscreate that we are projecting outward. My nose began to itch really weird. That's weird. I wonder what that means. Hopefully you're doing too much, you know what I mean? Naughty substances. 7 of Swords. Oh, this betrayal card. The deceiver, the betrayer, the person who comes in and you fall for it, and he just breaks your heart, That's an energy that we're familiar with, right? Whether it's a he or she, apply as it fits, whatever gender or whatever sexual preference you are, okay? The genders are interchangeable. You guys know that innately. Whereas we're very multisexual, so by nature. So yeah, what am I tuning into? This is something that we've been through, okay? And here's something else. This is something that we do to ourselves a lot, Aquarius. We overthink. We think, we ruminate, we try to find, we try to solve the puzzle, whether it's in our love life, or just the secrets of the universe. We think ourselves into a frenzy, right? Yeah. But like I said, there could be some self-sabotage that we need to address. Indeed. The next card, 3 of Cups. Fun. We just want to have fun. Aquarians just want to have fun. It's true. We do. We're a fun lot. the thing we love most is having fun. Three of Cups is fun. It's celebratory. But in a love reading, it's third party. Okay? Third party situation that we're dealing with, right? Yeah. And the next... Okay. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's the Emperor card. The Aries card. Why does this dude always... Why is he always cutting into our energy? I don't know. Emperor, it doesn't have to be an Aries that you're dealing with. Could have those heavy placements in his or her chart. But it's the Emperor Aries card energy. This is the individual, more than likely, you're dealing with. Aquarians and Aries are like, trippy interaction there. Okay. The next card is two coins. Yeah, there's a third party thing going on with the Three of Cups, and there's two coins making a decision. This one or that one, this way or that way. Should I stay or should I go? Right? Next card. Six of Cups. Soulmate card. Past life relationship card. And you know, that's probably the only kind of thing that we as Aquarians that we'd ever get tangled up in, or even that's the only kind of situation that would be able to make us emote, really, would be something of that depth, because we tend to be star beings, right? Otherwise we're very, that's why Aquarians get this bad rap as being unemotional or being very, you know, just sort of dodgy and aloof. It's not that we're totally aloof, it's just that with common, you know, human connections, we can be. But when it comes to intergalactic, multi-universal connections that are, you know, that span across star systems and timelines, it's a different story. It's a deep chord, you know. It's the heart of our soul, right? There it is, Six of Cups. Very pure, innocent love. But it's been dashed. There's the Two of Swords. We have the two of Pentacles. Now there's two swords. It's been, whatever this connection was, has been dashed. Now we have to defend ourselves. But here's the sad thing. We, my fellow Aquas, do not deserve to be like this. To be bound and alone and cold. We don't deserve it, okay? We don't. And it's up to us to not allow ourselves to keep on going into that. Even if it takes every single day, it may be a daily task to pull ourselves out of this energy. But we can do it. We're can-do type people. And what was I saying about it's a daily task to pull ourselves out of that energy? It's sort of a war, right? Daily war. And here it is, the Five of Wands. It's the card of competition, war. It's romantic rivalry, you know, third party, you know, that kind of thing. And it's so exhausting. The love thing can be so exhausting, can't it? Especially when it's one of those deeper kind of intergalactic sort of situations. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm more than likely sure I'm speaking for all of us, right? So, and guess what? Guess what the next card is, you guys? It's our card, the Star. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's just, it seems like certain signs, particular signs stand out with the 12. And they have this profound story going on. We're one of the main ones for sure. Capricorn's another one. Aries, of course, is another one. Leo. But this is some sort of, we are going to come into our power. And what is our power? Our power is making wishes come true. It's making dreams come true. Not only for ourselves, but for the world. If you look at the world stage right now, all the main celebrities, you know, all the main dream makers out there on the world stage are almost all Aquarians. I kid you not. Check the pop charts, you know. Check all the actors. I kid you not. Look it up on the internet. Google it. Aquarian energy is coming to the forefront because we are entering our age. we have work to do, right? Now, whether we're on the world stage, you know, in the entertainment industry or not, whatever industry we're in, we were born here to ascend. And that's why we're going through all this crap, you know, this sort of, you know, multi-galactic, you know, romance tragedy. It's because we are meant to overcome that in this incarnation, because it's training, it's spiritual boot camp, okay? Because we're meant to do this. We're meant to help the world, okay? Bring the star, make that wish come true. You know, a better world, a peaceful kingdom, right? I'm gonna end it there. I just picked the next card, and why did I do that? 10 of Swords. Complete heartbreak, complete betrayal, complete abandonment. We went through that, yeah, so what? It's done, it's done. 7 of Coins, waiting for manifestations, in a state of waiting. 4 of Coins, getting stable, and keeping it to ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna be a little miserly and a little selfish with our energy and our resources this time around, for sure. Chariot, fast movement and success. Chariot, that's where we're going, right? Yes. 4 of Cups, it's usually a doleful card, but here they depict it differently. He's looking up to the sky. He's looking at that cup from the divine rather than ignoring it. Yes, that's what we're doing. And Justice. Divine justice, okay? Divine justice. Okay, my fellow Aquarians, completely slipped my mind, okay? Sorry for the double ending to this reading, but I forgot to go with the outcome of our love reading. It's a love reading after all. And yeah, it's a funny thing, isn't it? That whole spiel right there, what I just did, it's very Aquarian, right? So for you cross watchers watching, you know how we get a bad rap for being too aloof or cold emotionally? It's not that we're cold emotionally, it's like we get caught up in the big picture of things, like I just did in the reading, and completely overlooked the meaning of the reading, which was a love reading. I mean, a love reading here in 3D with a human person in flesh, right? So, that being said, let's pull out a card for that. What's the outcome of our love life, Aquarius? And that's so Aquarian, isn't it, my fellow Aquas? You guys know that. We get caught up in the big picture and we forget about those that are right next to us. Okay. Card. Wow. Perfect card. The 4 of Wands, suit of fire. Okay. This is the 1111 portal, the 2 wands on each side, and in the center there's a magic castle, you know, sort of representing that happily ever after. That's what's coming up. And it's this fire energy. It's fire energy, fire sign. It doesn't have to be the fire sign, but for many of you it will be. And this is also a cohabitation card, dare I say. It's a horrifying thing for us Aquarians to say, like actually like living together with somebody, you know, like marriage type of, you know, that kind of thing. You know, and it's going to have to be a sort of a multi-galactic sort of love, wouldn't it, for us? I don't think we can deal with just the mundane human relationships. We're just not wired up that way. That's not what we are. So it would end up being an intergalactic love that's epic romance spanning across star systems. And this is it, right? The person probably incarnated here too. It's happening to a lot of people right now. This twin flame portal. There it is, my fellow Aquas. The official ending of the love reading. The actual love reading, okay? All right. Love you guys. Pisces, welcome to your love quickie reading. Let's get started. First card. Eight of Wands, fire energy, okay? Masculine energy, masculine sexual energy as well. Since it's a love reading, and whatever your gender is or your sexual preferences, apply it as it fits, but this is a masculine energy coming in, okay? It's coming in fast, or maybe it's your masculine energy and you want to pursue somebody, okay? Next card. Wow, that's a deep card to get. And this deck, as I've been explaining in the other readings, is the Tarot of Dreams, and I'm not used to it. It's different than the traditional. It has all these added cards, so it's more of an extended version of the tarot. And they have like an extended major arcana. And here, the card you got is the Tree of Life. Well, there's the Kabbalic Tree of Life, right? With the spheres of the universe. I'm sensing whatever this love or this situation, this individual that you want to move toward. This is something that's divinely ordained, perhaps a soulmate or a twin flame kind of thing, divine counterpart. Indeed, I mean this is a pretty serious card, right? The Tree of Life. That's sacred geometry. That's divine intelligence. All right. Next card is King of Cups. That's your energy, Pisces. That's your king, the king that you are, whether you're male or female, homo, hetero, trans, lesbian, applied as it fits. That's all interchangeable. You want to make an offer. There's somebody that you're interested in expressing your emotions to, and making a romantic offer to, or a romantic gesture to. And the next card is Three of Coins, but Three of Coins, third party. It's a love reading, so threes are a third party. There's a third party, either the person that you're pursuing or you are involved with somebody and there's someone else that you're interested in. Apply it as it fits. The next card, the Emperor. That's the Aries card. Perhaps you're dealing with an Aries, okay? Or perhaps you have Aries in your chart, okay? Aries energy. It's masculine energy, so you're really wanting to take charge, and you want to make a decision. So you're going to kind of get into your Emperor energy, take control of the situation. Next card is the Hanged Man. Yeah, because you're seeing things differently now. Perhaps you're seeing yourself in a different way now, or perhaps you're seeing whatever situation you're in currently in a different way. Or you're seeing the person you're interested in a different way, and that's why you're interested in them. Apply as it fits. Next card, Queen of Coins. It's Earth sign. You're probably dealing with someone who's an Earth sign, Taurus, or a Capricorn or a Virgo, or maybe they have one of those signs in their chart, heavily placed in their chart. It's feminine energy, a very nurturing kind of feminine energy. It's kind of like the mother, kind of energy. It could be male or female, by the way. Okay, nurturing. It doesn't matter what gender you are in the flesh, like I explained before, and sexual preference as well. It's interchangeable. I'm sensing Pisces is the person that you're interested in. Okay. Next card, Page of Swords. Whoever this person is, Pisces, you've been spying on them. You've been keeping tabs on them on social media. Page of Swords, that's the social media, tab keeper. I don't want to accuse everyone of being a stalker, because everyone, checks out people's social media. So you keep tabs on them. It's someone you're interested in. You like them, you like looking at them. Maybe you like what they post. You like what they have to say. You enjoy their energy. So there it is. And there's Nine of Swords. This is somebody that you've really been ruminating about, kind of, sleepless nights. Something that you've been mentally conflicted about, whoever this person is. But guess what? We're going to end it with this card. You're going to decide to go with it, because here's a Palace of Coins. Means in the earth, it's earth energy. So it's here in the 3D, in the here and now, in the flesh. You are planning on pursuing this, Pisces. Okay? Yeah. Palace of Coins. It's an extended card in this deck, so it's not in the traditional tarot, but I think that makes it more poignant. So that's the end. That's the reading, Pisces. It's going to be a happy ending, because if you do decide to pursue this person, it's going to have a great result. You're going to be happy about it. All right? That was your reading, Pisces.